Hello everyone, what's up? Good to see you. Andre, hello. Rich, what's up, man? Scent of the day is Prada Amber Porum. Very nice, my friend. Very nice. Basically, in this video, I'm going to be didn't sound right. I'm going to be giving you guys a review for the vintage Denim. I'm so excited to basically do this review. This is a fragrance that's been in my wish list for a long time. I actually own this fragrance already in the current formulation and I enjoy it very much. After experiencing a lot of time with the new version, I thought, why not get an older bottle of it? So that's what I did. And it's right here. Andre, nice. And I have like 14 Denim aftershaves. Yeah, Denim. So first of all, let's talk about the company of Denim. Now, they go back. The first fragrance, which is this one, goes all the way back to 1976. And ever since then, it's basically owned by a new company. And it's a company from somewhere in Switzerland, I think. Let's have a look. Oh, Italy. My mistake. This version I've got here, it says that it's made under authority of Coda in Switzerland, but it says here that it's made in Italy, so that's pretty interesting. The new ones, yeah. Hey Kelly, how are you? Actually, there are two companies, one Swiss, Coda, and one Italian, Conta. Oh, okay, yeah. So this one that I've got here, the new version, if you want to call it that, this is the Swiss version, if you want to call it that. And the version that I've got here is the British version, which is no longer made in Britain. It says here 44 Portman Square, London. I'm guessing that's where it used to be made. But I love everything about the old version. I mean, the bottle design is incredible. If you guys can hear all that noise right now, it's literally the wind outside. It's incredibly windy right now. All I can hear are trash cans flowing around, and I can see next door's gazebo going absolutely mad right now. I'm hoping and praying that thing doesn't blow away, because they only put it up yesterday, so that would be traumatic. Yeah, I have it and I love it. Very nice, Samantha Harris. Very nice. Welcome to the live stream. Both make them in Italy. Oh, okay. Only the original Musk and Black are common for other companies. The others are different. Yeah, there are so many others. But that's interesting. Thank you very much, Andre, for letting me know. Really interesting stuff. Excuse me, guys. Just getting a quick drink here. Okay, so let's talk about this, shall we? I picked this up on eBay, guys, for £9, which I think's, considering it's a vintage, I think it's great value, The new version you can pick up on eBay or anywhere else online if you go in stores and that. You can get them in a lot of like chemists here in the UK and a lot of like discount stores. And you can usually find boxes of Denim aftershave on the shelf for like £4, £5, which is really good value for money considering you're getting a really good quality aftershave as well as a really nice smell as well. I mean, a lot of people tend to stay away from aftershaves because they don't last long, which of course makes sense, right? That's why we have concentrations. That's why we have a toilette, eau de parfums, and pure parfums and whatnot. So all that stuff really does make sense. But when you've got a really good quality aftershaves like Denim, it really doesn't make a difference because this version, the new version, as well as the vintage, I think could easily pull off as an eau de toilette, in my opinion. Not to mention, you can actually get an eau de toilette version of Denim, the original version, and it also comes in eau de toilette in a few different versions as well. I believe the black version and a few other versions. Yeah, that's right, Andre. Samantha Harris got the Italian version. Nice one, nice one. Yeah, I mean, no matter what it looks like, I think it's still a really really high quality fragrance. So the whole point of this video is not to really say that this version is better than this version, but I mean, they have pros and cons. Both of them have really good good elements to them. But if I had to pick which one I preferred, I would definitely say the vintage because I don't know, it smells more full bodied. To me, I just get a lot more of the notes coming through. It doesn't really smell to me that appealing to fragrances nowadays, which is again what I love. I love fragrances that smell, old fashioned. So this one is up there in my opinion. A lot of people compare this to Aramis, but I have to disagree. I don't think it's anything like Aramis. Got my bottle of Aramis here actually because I've been smelling them one side by side, and yeah, they don't smell anything alike. Aramis is a leather scent, whereas Denim is more of a balsamic. Uh, it's more of a balsamic, floral, woody scent, if anything. Uh, it's just an awesome fragrance. Hello, Essentialize. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you again. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Again, that goes for all of you who come to my live stream. Thank you so much for watching this right now. Thank you so much for that like, whoever it was. I really appreciate that. Samantha Harris. I have Aramis, not ever close. Yeah, I have to agree. It's nothing like it, in my opinion. It's a completely different scent. Um, that it's like comparing Invictus with something like I don't even know. I'm just forget I said anything. I don't even know that much about new fragrances these days, or enough about Paco Rabanne and Invictus for that matter. So I'm not even going to go down that road. Um, but yeah, in terms of this version, it really is incredible, and in terms of Denim in general, it's really really wonderful. I'm really good, Kelly. I'm really good. I really do hope you're well too, my dear. Of course, I'm good. I'm doing a live stream. Thank you so much for watching too. I appreciate you watching as always, of course. Um, Andre, the Swiss company did a 1976 version for the 40th anniversary, and that's leathery and soapy. Yeah, I saw that one on Fragrantica, and it didn't really appeal to me, in all honesty. I think it's a great idea, bringing out a 40th anniversary version, but yeah, I don't know if it's anything like this, but probably not. But like, yeah, I'm gonna get on to actually applying this to my skin now, and I want to tell you guys basically what it smells like and all that. So, if you have a fragrance, if you have Denim in your collection, and you're curious about what it smells like, apply it to your skin. Let's review this fragrance together, guys. The voice of fragrance. Hello, my friend. How are you? It's really good to see you. How are you? Oh, it's so good to have you back. Vicky. Have you compared Jacques Bogart Furio with Kouros? Some say there's some similarities. Never tried Furio, so need some info from you. In my opinion, Furio and Kouros, no doubt about, they're in the same ballpark in terms of if you want to like put them into like a group. If you look at the notes of Kouros, it's very strong on notes like honey. There's oak moss in there. There's some civet in there. I mean, the civet is one of those notes that's no doubt changed over time. So you get what you get with civet nowadays. But it's got like a lot more other notes like lavender and clove. So it's a spicy scent, Kouros. Whereas Furio to me it's a bit different. What I get in Furio is it smells a little bit more resinous. It has a bit more of kind of like a warm spice to it. And the civet, it also has civet in it as well, Furio. And the civet note in that is a bit more dirtier, believe it or not, than it is in Kuros. And Kuros gets called a sort of dirty fragrance. But Furio, in my opinion, is a much more dirty, animalistic fragrance than what Kuros is. If I had to say what Furio was, I would say it was more animalistic um, than whereas Kuros is more heavy on like honey and the cloves and whatnot. So there are big differences. They're in the same category, like I said, but they're just so different. You know, I don't think any fragrance alive is the same whatsoever. Centralized. I got Milton Lloyd, the Man Silver, the other day, and it's like an old school Kuros. Yeah, I actually owned a bottle of that once, and it was insane. I loved the way that stuff smelled. Um, I bought it when I was in Newcastle and in the Granger Market. Beautiful market. In case you guys have ever been, it's really like retro and it's cool. It's got some awesome little stalls and whatnot if you want to find like cool stuff. And there's this little perfume shop in there. When you go in, they have like they don't sell genuine aftershaves, but they have like clones. And Milton Lloyd, they sold a lot of Milton Lloyd in there. And I remember I bought the Man Silver, and I remember smelling it. I was like, wow, this is so much like Kuros. It's unbelievable. No doubt, an unbelievable clone. I know exactly what you mean. Okay, thanks a lot, Matt. Really helpful. Sounds great. Longevity quite similar. I would say longevity is quite similar. Yeah, no doubt about it. Kuros is very strong. Like as soon as you spray it, it fills up a room. Furio is the same, no doubt about it. I would say it depends on which batch you go for. The bottle of Furio that I have is a 30 ml bottle. I think it's one of the last few batches that they did actually. So it's not completely vintage, but it is, a vintage scent. It's because it's discontinued now, obviously. So yeah, I hope that helps you, my friend. I really do hope that helps you. So anyway, back to Denim. If you guys have it, put it on your skin and we'll do this together. So in terms of the smell for this fragrance, so in terms of the overall notes, what you get in the top, you get bergamot, petitgrain, and clary sage. So in terms of the opening, you get like a really, you're expected to get like a really citrusy opening. And a really like a nice tart bergamot and petitgrain, which of course petitgrain has been known to smell like crushed citrus and also crushed branches. That's the kind of smell that petitgrain is supposed to give off, and I don't really get that, if I'm honest with you. All I get when I first apply this version right here is a very smoky olibanum. Like, it's so strong, so admirable, though, at the same time. Like, they just don't make fragrances like this anymore. And this is a great example of, of why I really love old fragrances, Like, it's just really good. Like, it has this very strange sort of burnt quality to it. Smoky. It's smoky, but it smells like burnt wood. That's exactly what it smells like to me in the first like opening. It's got like a burnt wood smell, as if like you're standing around a fire and you've got like like wood literally just burning on a fire. That's literally what I get, like that smell. And it smells really good. But in terms of citruses, I don't really get that. I don't really get anything like that in all honesty. And in terms of the middle notes, of course, what you get is olibanum in the mid. And in the base, you get amber, vetiver, and cedar. I don't really get amber whatsoever. It's not really amber-based, this fragrance, like whatsoever. So there's none of that. It's the same with that vetiver. I don't really get anything too green out of this. I mean, kind of, but not too green. If anything, it's a bit more balsamic. It's again definitely more woody, more balsamic. It's nice. It's very, very nice. It's so hard sometimes to review fragrances, you know, because a fragrance is such a complex thing, you know, and to describe how something smells is so difficult to do sometimes. And when it comes to a fragrance like this, a very complex blend, it's very difficult. However, if we go to this version right here, where should we go? Oh, we'll go on the arm. Why not? We'll go on the arm. So, yeah, like when I applied this version, I get a completely different smell. Completely different smell. No problem, Fronto Vicky. I really do hope it helps. I know you said it did, but I hope it did. Samantha Harris. Denim, Brut, and Old Spice are all completely different to each other. You would think that they would be similar, but all independently out on their own. No, exactly. You're so right. I have to agree. People put aftershaves in one pile, whether or not it's a spicy aftershave or a fresh aftershave. It'll be put into this one pile, and that really aggravates me. It's the same with retro scents. Like, I don't really like to put a label on too many things nowadays because that's not really how it works. Because since I was not doing videos for a long time, since I had a big break from YouTube, I was really evaluating, you know, the whole concept of perfume and fragrance and its relations to YouTube. And when it comes to people doing videos, they always like to make videos like, you know, old school classics and, you know, whatnot, you know. And it just got me thinking, like, is this how it's going to be? Like, in the next 20 years, are people going to be calling, like, all the fragrances today, like, retro and stuff? Like, it's hard to really, to grasp, but, like, I was thinking about that the other day, and I was like, it's an interesting thought. Very interesting thought. The new version of Denim is completely different. To me, it smells... It's the same smell, but it's no doubt lighter. Fresher. The citruses are coming through a lot more in this version. There's not so much an olive bottom note like there is in this version, but it's still a pretty nice scent. Like it's definitely not like groundbreaking, but it's still a nice scent. I mean, when I did my review many years ago for Denim on this actual version, on the same bottle and everything, this was my like first impressions of walking into the world of Denim, if you want to call it that. So I knew nothing about the smell or anything before getting this. So, you know, from going to the vintage to this, I think Coda have done a very good job with, you know, keeping this fragrance alive. Because in all honesty, I mean, this was never really a groundbreaking fragrance. It never lasted long with a lot of other 80 scents like Kuros or anything like that, or even other aftershaves for that matter, like Old Spice or Brut or anything like that. Denim's always, you know, been hidden, if you want to call it that. And in all honesty, I really can't see why, because this version right here is really drop dead gorgeous in terms of the smell. Really love it. It's just amazing stuff. Thank you very much, Kelly. I really appreciate that. It's good to, you know, do live streams and to get back on my YouTube. It was what I used to always do, obviously, but when I stopped, you know. But I'm glad to be back, obviously. I'm not doing videos every day, which is a shame. I know I said I was going to, but it hasn't really been like that, you know. You have to be in the right frame of mind when you do these sort of videos, and today I'm feeling excellent, so I'm feeling excellent with all of my beautiful subscribers out there. really loyal people who take a lot of time to watch me and whatnot. So yeah, I'm really really happy with this, guys. I think it's really one of those fragrances that I think more guys should really get into. I think, considering this fragrance is still available in this version, I think the only way to really sum both versions up is that the new version to me smells more wearable, whereas the vintage version smells a little bit more dated, a little bit more, what's the word? A little bit more brash, but not in the way of it being like if you wore it, people are going to be like, whoa. I just think if you wore it, people would be. Yeah, I don't think people would necessarily like it. The only reason I like it so much is because of that, not just the nostalgic factor of that I get in fragrances in general, but the reason I love this so much is because it smells so earthy. You know, it's got like an earthy woodiness to it, which I just adore. And you don't get that with fragrances nowadays, which is just a shame. You don't get dry downs like this anymore in fragrances. And I just love old fragrances for what they do. They give you that sort of smell. They give you that smell of yesteryear. So that's what I like about them. But I think if there's a guy out there, if you're a guy watching this video right now, or girl for that matter, like I'm sure there's a few females out there watching now, not to mention guys as well, who, if you guys don't care about gender or whatnot when it comes to fragrances and you just want to smell good, I think Denim is a really, really good choice because it's a great scent to like apply onto your skin if you just want to smell really good, really high quality as well, because it's almost like you're applying an eau de toilette every single time with this aftershave. It's really, really good stuff. And I'm going to keep this stuff, hopefully, for the rest of my life. I'm going to keep this safe in my collection. Hopefully, I'm going to keep this stuff safe as well. I mean, this stuff's awesome. I mean, I really, really enjoy it. I treat every fragrance in my collection like a gem, basically. I don't, I like to make sure that they're all safe and whatnot, even with my aftershaves. So if you guys like this video and you guys enjoy aftershaves, or any types of fragrance for that matter, do let me know your thoughts on Denim, which is a classic aftershave, as you know. Do let me know what you think of it. I would add Aqua Velva and Men and Skin Bracer on your list. To Samantha Harris. Yeah. Aqua Velva's good stuff. Skin Bracer is excellent as well. I love the menthol in Skin Bracer. How it's got like kind of like a sweet menthol to it. It's really good stuff. You're a humble and honest person, I think. Thank you very much, Fronto Vicky. I appreciate that. I try to be honest. I try to be as honest as I possibly can. I'm a newbie here, but you all know your stuff, which is great. Denim needs to be rebooted promotionally. Yeah, I think so. I definitely think so. Matt, did you watch my retro TV adverts video? Denim was one of them. I did watch it, Sensualize. I did. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great video. Great idea too. Really good concept. I've never thought about doing that. But when you look back, there's so many cringy adverts. It's unreal. Denim's one of those fragrance. What's it called? Markets, if you like, that has a very heavy sexualized theme. Just with the whole like. What is it? The man's chest and the woman applying the aftershave to her hand, and then like she's splashing it on his chest, and she's like unbuttoning him, and that's where the button comes from on the front of the ball, which is whatever. And of course, I mean denim jeans and whatnot have those type of buttons on them, which is really, really cool. Now this one, the new version, is starting to smell the same as this version. Very, very similar right now, which is good. So if I had to like evaluate them right now, I would say that it's just the openings that are different, but the dry downs are pretty much the same. Which I'm very glad to hear, because if they were both different, that would have been a bit strange. Completely different blends, because they do smell like completely different blends when you first apply them, but nah, they smell the same. They smell the same. But if I had to say which one was better, I would of course go for the vintage, because I don't know. I'm biased in that sense when it comes to just vintage in general. Not to say that the new version is still excellent, because this stuff is really, really good. And guys, £4 or £5 on eBay or Amazon or wherever it is that you look for fragrance, that's how much this stuff is right now, and it's really, really, really good stuff. But as you guys can see, I don't wear a lot of it, and it's the same with this version as well. Holy shit, it's windy out there. If you guys just heard that, that was literally the wind. It's fucking unreal, and it's terrifying. I bought Givenchy Gentleman 1974 edition. Ooh. Some say it's too strong nowadays. To me, it's just great and classic, not scary at all. But I'm almost 50 years old. I love denim, of course. But you managed to pick up a 1974 edition of Givenchy Gentleman. Nice one. Nice one, my friend. Oh, well done. Well done. I would love to try vintage Givenchy Gentleman. I can't even imagine how good it smells. Do we dare mention High Karate? Whew, why God almighty, those adverts were funny. You kind of get funnier than High Karate. Another one of my personal favorite aftershaves as well is, of course, Javon Musk. I actually own a 1973 version of that, first edition, half full, which I love. I really, really love. If you guys like Javon Musk, let me know. There's a lot of aftershaves that have existed here in the UK that they don't feature like anywhere else in the world. Like there's so many here. I'm trying to think. Blue Stratos is a really nice one. That came out in the 70s, I think, and that one it kind of smells a little bit like Dove cream. You know what kind of cream I mean, right? You know Dove in the blue tub. Is it called Dove? No, 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 Dove. Nivea. Nivea. I didn't mean Dove. Javon Musk, Tobacco, Clubman, Bernardo, all those were great. Yeah, they really are. Matt, how you doing? What's up, front guy? How you doing? Wow, it's really good to see you, man. Welcome to the live stream. So guys, I've been thinking which app do you think would be good to talk to people on? Because I've been wanting to release a video here on my channel, like a live stream, talking to other reviewers and whatnot, if that's possible. I'm 51. Sorry, what's that? I'm 51. Grew up smelling my dad and brother all through the 70s. I have Blue Stratos. Yeah, I love Blue Stratos. It's really, really good stuff. I don't know how to pronounce your name. OSW Jim? I guess we'll just call you Jim for now, if that's alright. I have the original Denim aftershave, but probably not vintage. Doesn't matter. It's still awesome stuff. Yeah, hey Carl, of course. The amazing The Frag Guy is in, guys. No, sorry, Matt. It's just what they call 1974 or the original, but it's a newer production. Would love a real vintage, of course. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, got you. I bet it smells awesome, though. The original. I know which one you mean. So just the 1974 version of Givenchy Gentleman. Yeah, it smells awesome. It's kind of like a honey scent. Am I right? Kind of like honey and patchouli. Veritas Vincent. Hiya, have you tried the Javon Musk flanker called Musk Platinum? I'm interested in it. The info on the scent. I like the white musk flanker a lot. I haven't tried it, my friend, unfortunately. I haven't actually tried a lot of the flankers to Javon Musk. The only one I've really had is Sex Appeal, and that's not really a flanker. That's just another release by Javon. That's the only other fragrance I've had by Javon. Oh, and not to mention Gambler. I've had Gambler as well, which is an older fragrance. But Zoom or Facebook Messenger. Okay, cool. Because I was looking at Zoom, but I wasn't too sure about it. If Zoom's the best one, then I'll go for it. Because I mean, it would be cool to even not just talk to reviewers, but to even talk to you guys as well. You know, because that would be awesome. You know, to actually talk to you guys on a personal level. Because you guys have followed my channel for so long, and you've shown so much dedication and support. It would be great to actually talk to you guys properly. You know, it really would. I would love that. Also have Wild and Gold, both greats as well, more modern. Okay, yeah, I haven't tried any other denim since, and that goes like literally. The only one I've tried is the original, and I love it. So I can imagine all the other ones smelling a little bit more modern, like not modern, but you know, a bit more in today's taste, if you like. Tagged you in the latest video if you fancy it. If not, no problem. Hi, centralized. Yeah, no problem, Carl. I'm a little bit behind actually with tags. A few people have been tagging me in stuff all over social media, and I just haven't gotten down to them. Mainly because with tags, you've got to put a lot of time into which fragrances you have to pick and choose. And, you know, I've just got that many in my fragrance collection. I don't really know what to pick usually for the tags, you know. But I will get to it, my friend. I'll check out your video on the tag as soon as possible, and I'll find out what it was about. Thanks, Carl. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Denim is my go-to aftershave. Hell yes. Samantha Harris, do you ever smell a scent that throws you back to everything of that era? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was born in 1993, for example, and of course, I don't really remember a lot from my childhood. The only times I really remember are from when I was that conscious enough to remember them, you know, obviously. So from the ages of like 5, 6. Of course, I remember sometimes when I was like 3, when I was in nursery and that, like when I cut my hand in nursery and I was washing my finger under a tap for about an hour and I was screaming. Yeah, that was when I was in nursery. So I don't really remember anything else that much. But when it comes to smelling fragrance, for example, like a fragrance like Denim, it allows me to smell a blend that was popular in a decade that I didn't exist in. So it gives me this ability of, well, it gives me this feeling of nostalgia, of peace, I think is another word for it. Like, I just get nothing but peace every time I smell a fragrance, especially like a vintage fragrance like this. I just get nothing but this like very satisfying rush. It's very strange. I can't explain it. Fragrances are like a drug sometimes. Like sometimes when I'm feeling sad, I'll smell a fragrance and it'll make me feel good. It's very, very strange. Very, very strange. Can't really describe it. Patchouli in high doses, yes. Shivanji Gentleman, yeah. Not as much honey as Boss Number 1. Not sweet at all. Ooh, sounds good though. But yeah, it's mossy as well. It has like mossy characteristics, if I remember correctly. Beautiful scent though. I would do anything to own a bottle of Shivanji Gentleman. I'm gonna see what's happening on eBay, I think. Hattrick and Sir Irish Mousse are also classic aftershaves. Ooh. Well, you know what? I've never tried Irish Mousse, if that's how you pronounce it, Irish Mousse. Never actually tried that one, and it's the same with Hattrick. I haven't tried any of those. They sound good though. You're an old soul. Nah, I just like to, I don't know, I like feeling nostalgic. I like that feeling of, you know, like it's weird. I can't describe it. Here in Spain, we have 2 classic aftershaves, Floyd and Varon Dandy. Cool. I love them both. Sadly, they have a bad rep for being dated. It's a shame. It's a real shame. But I bet they smell awesome though. If you like them, you wear them, Jim. That's the main thing, my friend. Nothing like watching a 1970s movie wearing a 1970s fragrance for that nostalgia comforting. Exactly. Like, what was it? The other day I was watching Back to the Future. Yeah, I was watching Back to the Future Part 1 while wearing Boss Number 1. Perfect combo. Both fragrances were released in 1985, and it's one of my favorite movies of all time. And of course, Boss Number 1 is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. So it was a great combo. It was a great combo. Really good comment. Love the Mentolado Vigoroso in the summer aftershave. Never tried that one. Irish Mousse is made by Maron Wurtz to back for 7-Eleven. Shavathon, what's up? I've just realized it's you. Hello. Where is your denim vintage made? This denim vintage made is made in London. And I believe they don't make denim in England anymore. And all it says here is 44 Portman Square, London. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, you can't see it. But that's all it says. It just says 44 Portman Square, London. And denim aftershave on the back. Yeah, that's pretty much all it says. Yeah. It's terrific. Oh, Floyd Mentolado Vigoroso is terrific. Is it really good stuff? I might have to look that stuff up. Irish Mousse aftershave lasts a while. There's an EDT too. Try Geo Trumper's Eucharist. Ooh. I might just have to try that. That's interesting. In fact, Denim compares to a J.R. Trumper fragrance called Curzon Cologne. Curzon? Yeah, Curzon. Yeah. I wasn't sure how to pronounce it, but it's Curzon, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I have Denim. Hang on. Yeah, I have Denim Regular, Denim Fire, and Denim Black, all Swiss made. Very nice. Is Denim Fire the one that features cinnamon, by any chance? My denims are all from Italy. Okay. So I guess it varies really where they're made. I didn't know that. I guess they're all made in Italy now. However, the vintage is made in England, which is really cool. I really like that. It just smells great, guys. If you've ever smelled denim, you'll know yourself how good it is. It's just really, really nice. There's a whole group of old English houses: J.O. Trumper, Taylor of Old Bond Street, Check and Speak, and D.R. Harris. They are never discussed in the community. I wonder why that is. It's the same with a lot of UK-based houses. A lot of UK-based fragrances don't get mentioned for some reason. Denim Fire has tobacco and it's quite powdery. Discontinued though. I have a bottle. Ooh, that sounds good. It sounds really good. So it seems like they do okay, the company, in making pretty decent fragrances. The company of Denim. I should probably check more of them out. Because I mean, I'm already so impressed with the vintage version. I might as well actually check out what the other ones have to offer, you know? I mean, I've looked on for Granica and whatnot at the other versions, and they sound really, really nice. Might be worth checking out. Let me know what are the scent lives like in the other ones. Do let me know. I bought 2 bottles of Denim Fire here in the USA for $3 US per bottle. That's pretty cool. That was a few years back. Those houses are popular in the classic shaving community. Probably why it's not in the Frapcon. That makes sense, yeah. Makes a lot of sense. Because anything aftershave or cologne, it falls under that shave sort of world, if you like. Whereas if you like fragrance and perfume, that's already a world in itself. You know what I mean? Or fashion. I guess fashion falls into wearing a good cologne, if you like. Saying that, you can still have a good shave and wear a good eau de parfum afterwards. Why the hell not? No one says you have to wear an aftershave after every time you shave, but yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, guys, very strange review, really, because I've talked about the fragrance as much as I can. but I've actually had more fun answering your guys' questions rather than reviewing the actual scent. So I mean, I'll probably end up going back to reviewing Denim maybe eventually in the future, like a revisit or something, because it really is incredible. Like I'm really amazed at how nice it is. People in the Fragcom use cartridge razors. I used a cartridge razor, you know. I did. I did. Sadly, I used a cartridge razor Gillette Fusion on my face to review a tobacco aftershave, and I regret doing it. I got so much hate on that video. People were like, "What are you playing at? Get yourself a proper razor." Like, come on. And it made sense. Like, yeah, but that's not my thing. You know, shaving is not my forte. You know, it's not my forte. Just check my denim boxes, all made in Switzerland. Yeah, no taste. When it's safer to order, try the Old Spice lime that's made for Procter and Gamble by Rubicon. And it sounds nice. I've always wanted to try the Old Spice lime. Are you from Manchester? Bruno Matos says. No, I'm from the southern outskirts of Newcastle upon Tyne, my friend, within the city limits. So I'm originally from County Durham, but I live within city limits of Newcastle upon Tyne. Scent of the day, mine is Floris 127 Mugler Cologne like scent. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. My scent of the day, I would say, is probably Denim, because it's all I've worn since I got up. I applied it to my skin this morning to get a good feel of it. Loved the feel of it, and that's what I've been doing since I shot this video, you know? All I smell like at the minute is literally denim, and it smells so good. If you join the shaving community, you would need to lease a storage unit for all the shaving soap products and artisan aftershaves clones. Yeah, that's very true. That is very true. If you guys are interested in like shaving videos, I would highly recommend checking out Shavathon. He does great videos, by the way. In case you guys are new to the whole fragrance world in general, I would highly recommend checking out Frag Guy as well. Carl, he's in this live stream right now. Brilliant guy, brilliant reviewer. Personally, one of my favorites. He's very reliable when it comes to fragrance, and he's been very kind to me in the past, which I'm very, very grateful for. So, guys, please go ahead and drop him a follow. He's a great guy. And not to mention, of course, Sensualize, who's also in this group, another great reviewer, one of my personal favorites. Yeah, there's so many good people in this live stream right now, and so many good people who support me when I think about it. I'm very, very, very gifted and very honored for that. So thank you, everyone. Eric, hey Matt, here I am. What's up, buddy? Scent of the day, Dior, the Cashmere. The Cashmere, I suppose. Sounds very nice. I've never heard of that. I love cashmere. I love the smell of cashmere. It smells awesome. Can you believe that Giorgio Armani USA online had a 40% off sale last week? That's awesome. I picked up some amazing stuff like Stronger With You and Armani Code Absolute for 40% off direct from Armani. Wow. Wow. That's incredible. Is that just because of the pandemic and everything, do you think? Like they're trying to get rid of stock because it's not selling, maybe? Who knows? Or maybe Stronger With You is getting discontinued. Who knows? That's usually what happens. Fragrances, they come out, and if it's a great fragrance, they'll leave it out for a few years, and then they'll discontinue it and replace it with something completely different. That's probably what's going to happen. I hope it doesn't happen, but... Yeah, what website was it from, Shavathon? But yeah, guys, I'm going to end this live stream soon because a notification just came up. As a notification has just come up on my phone there saying that my phone's going to die. So I'm going to have to make this quick. And the sun is really bright right now. It's actually killing my eyes. So, yeah. That's not an excuse for me to want to come off, by the way. I could talk to you guys all day if I could. But if the phone goes off, the stream goes off. You know? Do you think men can wear floral scents? Yeah. Men can wear men can wear any fragrance. A man can wear a women's scent. I wear Chanel No. 5 occasionally. Just because it's marketed for women doesn't mean I can't wear it. You know, I know a lot of guys who wear women's fragrances. So, yeah, I would say men could wear floral scents. You'll be very surprised. There's a lot of floral notes in a lot of men's fragrances nowadays. Floral notes aren't really genderized, you know? Yeah, you get a lot of floral notes in, a lot of feminine scents, but, you know what I mean. Now, Stronger With You is relatively new and also has 2 flangers already. Aye. Okay, fair enough. I thought Stronger With You had been out for a few years, but I threw on Shalimar. The dry down is just like Lagerfeld Classic. Taboo has a unisex dry down too. I love Shalimar. It's really good stuff. Really good stuff. Well, guys, I don't mean to end this live stream so sudden, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to because my phone's going to die. So I just want to say a huge thank you to each and every one of you who've tuned in to watch this live stream. It really does mean a lot to me. Like, as always, I don't just mean that. I don't just say it to, talk shit or anything. It genuinely means a lot to me that you guys tune in and watch me. Like, thank you so much. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for that. And hope you enjoyed my review for Denim. And of course, this talk, about fragrance, which has been brilliant. I've really loved every second of this live stream talking about fragrances with you guys. It's been incredible. And I hope to do more live streams soon. I probably will end up doing another one tonight, maybe. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. You're very welcome, Fronto Vicky. You have a good day, my friend. And I hope you can end up finding a bottle of Furio eventually. Have a good day, Carl. Look after yourself, buddy. Thank you so much for watching. It means a lot. Thanks for the review in the chat. See you later, Andre. You look after yourself, buddy. And I hope you get your Stronger With You shave-a-thon intensely. I hope you get that in. I'm just going back through the chats at the moment. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. It really means a lot. Keep smelling good, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye for now.